This high school student, Mehdi Chellauoi, has logged over 2,000 hours working in the kitchens of Le Cirque restaurant in New York City. He started working in a program called Careers Through the Culinary Arts, making up his mind very early that he wanted to be a chef. And Le Cirque gave him a very excellent chance. How did you get to Le Cirque? What made you think of going there rather than any other restaurant?
Well, I've seen Jacques Torres on the Dessert Circus TV show on PBS, and it looked very intriguing. He's a very nice guy, and
isn't he nice? Oh, have you been to his new chocolate shop yet? His chocolate factory. Jacques Torres was the pastry chef at Le Cirque while Mehdi was apprenticing there, and you learned a lot from him. But are you just pastries, or are you going to be overall chef?
Hopefully, I'm going to be an overall chef.
Good. And then maybe specializing in pastry?
Yes.
How did you first learn about this culinary program at Long Island High School?
In my high school, my teacher introduced me to this program.
So it's Long Island City High School. Here's his badge, the Culinary Club. Very professional looking. So your teachers told you about it?
Yes, he introduced me to the program, telling me the benefits, that I can hopefully get a scholarship.
You're going to be in a big competition coming up, right?
Yes.
When is that?
That's in May.
Okay, in May. And what do you have to do in the competition?
It tests our skills on making a French omelet, and it tests our knife skills.
Are you going to fill the omelet with anything, or is it just going to be a rolled omelet?
It's probably going to be a normal rolled omelet.
Mm-hmm. And now, of course, crepes.
Yes.
Now, is that one of the tests, too?
And that's when you move on to the next round. It goes from 50 students to about 16. And those are only seniors.
Yeah.
And in that one, you make a main course, a poached chicken, and dessert with crepes sucrées with pastry cream and
one of my very favorite desserts. And Mehdi's going to show us how he creates these crepes. If you're ready to have a nice dessert that doesn't take a lot of time to make, you can make crepes sucrées. That means sugared crepes, and it's so simple and so delicious, but there is a little technique involved, isn't there?
A little.
Yeah. So show us. You're making it by hand, not in a blender.
Yes, by hand. This is a cup and a tablespoon of flour, and just break that up so we get lumps out, and put 3 eggs, slightly beaten. So
3 eggs. Okay. And of course you need melted butter, but that goes in when...
Yes, at the end, after it's
So how much butter?
About 3 tablespoons. Okay,
3 tablespoons melted, cooled butter. Okay, so...
We're gonna break up the eggs a little. At this time we can put our sugar, about a tablespoon. I'm adding half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay. So a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now, if that seems a little bit thick and strange, it is a new kind of vanilla. It's from Martha by Mail, and it is delicious. Just pure Madagascar vanilla beans. And do you smell it?
Really? It smells like the ruby.
Yeah. So great. No alcohol.
No alcohol.
That's the difference. That's why it's a little bit thicker. It's like an emulsion.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be very tasty.
Okay,
I hope it doesn't ruin your recipe.
Only make it better. And about start with half a cup of milk.
So so have you gotten any other honors in the culinary arts?
I was awarded by the Ronzoni pasta competition, where we sent our recipes for the New York City Marathon. Actually, I won a $250 gift certificate to a restaurant in New York City, which happens to be Aquavit.
Oh, do you know, have you met Mr. Samuelson?
He's really nice.
Oh, he is just great. You're going to love the food, and the presentation is beautiful. So, okay, so that looks like a little thick to me.
Yes, so we're going to add the rest of there's about a cup more.
Oh, a cup more, oh. So 1.5 cups of milk altogether.
Yes. We did that so there are no lumps in there.
Okay, get the lumps, okay.
All right, so we have to let this rest half an hour, or overnight if you'd like.
In the refrigerator? It's
in
good?
the refrigerator.
Yeah. Oh, and here's one that's already been chilled.
At this point, we can add the 3 tablespoons of butter.
One of my favorite things to eat on the streets of Paris are crepes sucrées. So you're using a little bit of butter in each pan? Yes. So non-stick pan is very important,
non-stick
right?
A nice thick pan is good.
So it helps a lot if you have a pre-measured implement, doesn't it?
Yes, it helps a lot.
Yeah.
It makes the process a lot
And I think
closer.
that's one way a restaurateur differs from the home cook, is that they really try to make things all uniform.
Yeah.
And so the dish always looks the same, and yeah.
Exactly. And if it is too much and you don't have a ladle, just put it, that's good. And the excess just drip right off. You just want them to get a nice and brown, lacy look. And the first one,
I like that, yes.
Yeah, the first one doesn't always
that one looks like it's cooking the fastest.
Okay.
Not quite, huh?
A second.
What's the biggest lesson you've learned at Le Cirque?
At Le Cirque, Jacques and Ken, the sous chef, taught me how to be a professional cook, how to work with chocolate, which was the favorite thing I did over there. I was always in the chocolate room.
Are you an expert temperer now?
Almost. A little more time with Jacques. The other side only needs to be cooked for a little while to dry it up.
So if it rests long enough, if it's thin enough, you'll get the perfect crepe.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, Mehdi and I are going to finish all the crepes, and when we come back, he's going to show us how he would serve these delicious crepes.
There's more at 4 today on New York Live. The Survivor shocker, Michael's accident in the Outback. What happened? He's here to tell all at 4. Great guests, memorable moments. There's always a surprise on New York Live.
Hey, what you eating?
Campbell's minestrone. It's great.
I used to eat that, but then I got a little older. You should try this.
Really? Does yours have diced tomatoes like Campbell's minestrone?
No. No diced tomatoes.
How about zucchini?
No.
Spinach and onions?
No. No.
Gee, I thought when you got older, you were supposed to get smarter. You want a bowl?
Campbell's. Good.
If what I'm saying sounds muffled to you, this telephone number can change your life.
My daughter once said to me, "Dad, what's the use of talking to you? You never listen." But me, wear a hearing aid. Then a guy at work told me about Songbird.
I never thought that my sister would be happy wearing a hearing aid.
Songbird removes so many obstacles. It's disposable.
Introducing Songbird, the hearing aid so technologically advanced it's disposable. Yes, disposable, just like the contact lenses. And that changes everything. No batteries to replace, never a need for repairs, and no major commitment, financial or emotional.
Well, in my case, my hearing was only a little off. I can hear okay, just not great. Songbird changed everything.
The visit to my hearing professional took about an hour, and I took the Songbird test drive. I could hear it and feel it before I bought it.
If you or someone you know has a hearing problem, call us or visit our website and learn how Songbird will change the way you feel about hearing aids.
If you've been seriously injured in any kind of accident, the law limits the time you have to file your claim. Time may be running out. You need a lawyer who will work quickly to get you money for your injuries. Call the Injury Helpline now and speak to a lawyer near you for free. One who works hard to get what you deserve and who gets paid only when you collect money. The insurance companies have lawyers working hard on their side, and so should you. Call 1-800-848-5001.
On CBS Market Watch Weekend, he's the man behind Ronco. Ronco peels secrets to marketing and making millions. And who will survive and profit? The latest reality shows and who is cashing in on CBS Market Watch Weekend.
Sunday morning at 11.
Martha Stewart Living is brought to you in part by the following sponsors.
There's a lot of testosterone in our house. I wanted to have some time together as mother and daughter.
It does bring us closer because it's just us.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I enjoy.
Honey, have you seen my lean pockets?
Lean pockets? All that rich, hearty taste and only 7 grams of fat.
Nope. Sorry.
The surprising taste of Lean Pockets brand.
Now Mehdi's going to show us how he makes his creme pâtissière. This is the cream that he's going to fill the crepes with. So how many eggs?
3 egg yolks.
3 egg yolks.
And you want to have about a cup of milk starting to boil while you're getting the yolks ready.
Okay.
And with the yolks, 3 tablespoons of sugar.
I love eggs and sugar. So I'll stir for you.
Thank you.
How much vanilla?
A teaspoon.
And so now you add your milk?
Oh, yeah, actually,
your scalded
3
milk?
tablespoons of flour.
Oh, okay.
All-purpose flour.
Oh, so that gives you the thickness.
Yes.
So this is a good recipe.
Okay, once that's mixed, have your boiling 1 cup of milk. Add it gradually.
And you're going to cook this too, right?
Yes, after I add all the milk. Okay.
So you put that right back in?
Yes. And you like to have a nice, thick pan like Martha Stewart's here. This is one I use at home, actually.
Oh, yes?
Yes, these are beautiful because the rounded edges let you get the whisk in there so the the egg doesn't scorch. And the
good.
thickness doesn't allow.
Did you go to Kmart for that?
Yes, I did.
You did. Oh, good. See, even the young understand good quality. That's important. I bet the chefs, Jacques Torres told you all about quality too, of ingredients. And
he never settles for.
No, never
quality.
settle. And I love the shape of that pan too.
Yeah.
So it takes about how long to thicken up? With the flour in there, it should do it pretty fast.
Yes.
But you don't want to walk away from it, do you?
Exactly. No. It'll scorch.
And curdle too. Yeah.
Once this starts boiling, it's about a minute, which hasn't started yet.
Just about. These are so cute. These are the little beggar's purses. Who taught you how to make those?
My teacher, Mr. Matches, we usually do these for the competition. The students in the previous years did the same thing.
Too hot?
No.
It's certainly cooking up fast. I can see why you like the whisk. You have to whisk fast. Do you put any butter in your creme pâtissière?
No, sometimes at the end you could add a little bit, but I prefer how it is actually.
I have to taste. Oh, it's nice and thick. So this will hold very nicely inside a crepe.
Keeps it nice and upright.
Tasty.
And this recipe, once it starts boiling, it actually gets thinner, which is unlike most recipes, which is good because by that time you're really tired and you don't feel like whisking a
chef can never be tired. So if you were going to turn this into a chocolate creme pâtissière, now's the time to add a little bit of melted chocolate, right?
And as soon as it gets into the pan, you want to get saran wrap on top of it so it doesn't form a skin.
Okay.
Put it right on top.
There, so that will stay smooth and soft.
Until you're ready. Once you're ready, if it has cooled down, you could whisk it up a little bit so it gets back to the consistency how it is now.
Okay.
Get a nice cream.
Isn't it funny how we always go down and look for the right prep? Here, I want one too. Let's get those over here. I want one too. Let's see. I want this one. Nice little brown edges. Oh, you changed your mind?
Yeah. You got a better one. There we go.
That's pretty. Okay.
So put the second side up so you can put the pastry cream there.
Okay, so now we need a spoon. So how much do you want in yours?
About
how much?
Double that. I like it to be a nice plump thing.
Oh, nice and plump? Okay.
Like it's about to come out.
So we'll need a lot of this pastry cream.
Yeah.
If
depends on how many you like to make. And if you have a lot to make...
Well, can I put a raspberry inside?
Sure, anything you like.
I want to put a raspberry inside mine. And so did you zest the lemons like this?
The wonderful kitchen staff zested the lemons beautifully.
Oh, yes. Did they blanch them?
Yes, they did. They blanched it to make it elastic.
Yep, elastic and a little of the acid out of them.
And pleat it as nice as you can. Once you got it pleated, try to tie it as best you can without.
Yes, well, this worked beautifully. Now, if you were going to plate this, how would you do it for your competition?
Put one there.
And
nice and hot.
So we have a creme anglaise.
Okay.
And this is a coulis of raspberry. Now, in the restaurants, so many of the pastry chefs are using these squeeze bottles, which makes it so easy to do things fast. Or if you don't have a squeeze bottle, you can use a little pastry bag like that, cut off the tip, and you can decorate with those too. Very, very easy.
Okay, so what I did was took a strawberry, excuse me. I try to give it as nice a brunoise as I can, get the nice red part. I want a pretty fine dice, like this.
Okay.
Put this.
Oh, so that's good.
So it's like a breaking sack of jewels, like rubies falling out.
Look at that. Very beautiful.
These are supposed to be beggar's purses, and a beggar with rubies.
It's a nice idea. Little red rubies of strawberries. You could use pomegranates for that too.
Oh, yeah.
And so what else do you do to decorate?
Sauce it with chocolate. And this chocolate sauce is better to handle when you put it in like a plastic bag.
Oh, good.
That'll be perfect.
Nice little pastry bag, right?
Yes.
Okay. Some people do use plastic bags too.
Yeah.
You know, because you could just strip it out the corner of a plastic bag if you snip off the end.
Yeah.
So this is a good thing.
Start with a nice big dot. There you go. Start from the top and it'll naturally round out.
So beautiful.
Have a scattered drop, maybe. take some creme anglaise, put another little dot on the inside. And take a bamboo skewer or a toothpick and pull it right through.
Oh, like little shooting stars.
Yeah, so hearts.
Oh, hearts. How pretty. Well, there is a very nice version of the crêpes Suzette, which are actually beggars' purses.
Beggars' purses.
Okay, well, thank you, Mehdi, very much. And good luck with your culinary career.
Thank you very much.
And I know it's a little nerve-wracking to be on national television, but you did a fantastic job.
Thank you very much.
And all your classmates, I'm sure, will be very proud of you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
All next week on Martha Stewart Living. Monday, all about lemons. From lemon good things and lemon meringue cake to lemon chicken. Tuesday, join Martha in Miami. See a stone crab harvest plus unusual palms. Wednesday, discover the origins of the